Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. We got an Arizona State Fair here from September 22nd until October 29. I ran into a problem at an event just like this. It was the Ellensburg Rodeo, actually. Some of the rides require two people to ride, and from a physical safety point of view, I understand that. What I don't understand is how a lot of these fairs try to accommodate that, right? See, they put a big sign that, like, single riders prohibited, when in reality, they could be more welcoming to people who come alone and then put them together, right? Don't get me wrong. If there's a physical limitation of the ride that makes it unsafe for one person, yeah, I wouldn't want to risk my life to ride. There's no ride that's worth risking your life, your safety to ride. Don't get me wrong. It's the politics of how it's arranged that I have a problem with. Let's get that out of the way. So, I had a problem like that in Ellensburg where there was just a lot of hostility. You know, I would imagine more people would be willing to go ride the rides if they didn't put the big sign up there and people just showed up. You know, I've traveled to other countries. I was in Taiwan, and I'm sure a lot of the rides there had similar physical limitations. I didn't have a problem with any of the rides there. And what's really annoying is I was looking at their website. I was thinking about emailing them about this when I noticed that they have a non-discrimination policy. I also noticed while I was searching this that they are open to, where was that? There was an event surrounding LGBTQ plus. I saw it somewhere. Something involving LGBTQ. So that's very upsetting. Now, what I'm thinking of doing, and what I almost did in Ellensburg, I think this is the Ferris wheel is one of the rides that requires two people. Don't get me wrong, physically, yes, it might be safer to have two people up there. What I'm thinking of doing is waiting in line for that, and when I get to the front, maybe wait a couple more times to see if anybody wants to ride with me. And when nobody wants to ride with me, I'm just going to go in there and sit down. And the ride operator is going to say, sir, get up. I'm probably just going to say, I'm a guest just like anybody else. Why don't you figure out a way to make this work? And see what happens. I'm going to have my camera on me. Going to have my cell phone on me. So see what happens. I mean, my guess is that somebody will probably get on the ride with me just to keep the peace. That's probably the best case scenario. Not really best case because it won't raise a lot of awareness, but at the very least, I'll have made some noise. I'll make a video of what transpired, and maybe after I leave for the evening, I could email both the Arizona State Fair and maybe some activism groups on LGBTQ matters and see where that goes, but that's probably not going to make a whole lot of noise. What really will make a lot of noise is that nobody gets on there, and I'm going to try to see. The reason I didn't do it last year in Ellensburg was I was really upset. I was not in the mood to make a peaceful protest, and so I decided to abort the mission and back off because I didn't want to get myself angry and rowdy and get arrested for disorderly conduct, or worse yet, assault somebody, right? That's why I want to talk it over, both on this video and with my peers over the next month before the state fair, because I want to get myself ready for what's going to happen. I'll probably do some other fun things besides go to the state fair over the next month, so that this could just be one other event. And I'm really excited about having my Rosa Parks moment. I mean, maybe the operator will call the police, and I'll tell the police officer, you know, I don't have any intentions of causing a safety concern, and you know, what do you think? You know, I'm a guest just like anybody else here. You know, I have a different sexual orientation. I know you guys are open to LGBTQ. Maybe the police officer will decide that he'll get on the ride with me just to keep the peace. That might get some noise out there, right? Or something might happen. Maybe I'll get arrested. and I'll get to tell a jury about my experience. Anything will be nice. All right, so we got one more month until my Rosa Parks moment. I really don't anticipate it going too wild. Chances are, one of the guests will decide that, this is, we'd like the ride to continue. And so they'll get on, or maybe one of the employees there, right? At worst, maybe a police officer will show up and decide that, this is something that could be resolved by just me getting on the ride, right? Who knows? Leave a comment if you have any suggestions on top of what I've already said. This is the Peter Dislike Show! Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum, 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 bum.